Mechanical transducers. What is a transducer? It is a device capable of converting physical quantities into proportional electrical quantity, such as voltage or electrical current. Types of transducer. The first type would be based on quantity to be measured, though not everything is going to be discussed over here. The next is whether it is active or passive. The next one would be based on principle of operation. Now, going to the basis of the principle of operation, the first one is photovoltaic. Next is chemical. Next is mutual induction. Next would be electromagnetic, followed by photoconductors. And then lastly, piezoelectric transducer. Now this is the type that we're going to focus on. Now what is the piezoelectric effect? There are certain materials that generate electric potential or voltage when mechanical strain is applied to them, or conversely, when the voltage is applied to them, they tend to change the dimensions along certain plane. This effect is called as the piezoelectric effect. This effect was discovered in the year 1880 by Pierre and Jacques Curie. Some of the materials that exhibit piezoelectric effect are quartz, Rochelle salt, polarized barium, titanate, ammonium dihydrogen, ordinary sugar, and a lot. As you can see on the screen, the lighter works using the concept of the piezoelectric. Now, when a pressure is applied to the piezoelectric element, mechanical shock is converted to electricity, hence the lighter lights up. In a more conceptual way of showing the effect of the piezoelectric, the contracting piezoelectric element moves the vibration plate. Now, when you move it back and forth, it produces electricity, converts the mechanical energy to electrical energy. Now, moving on, let's discuss the advantages of the piezoelectric transducer. The first one is that it has a high frequency response. They offer very high frequency response. That means the parameter changing at very high speeds can be sensed easily. The second one would be high transient response. The piezoelectric transducers can detect the events of microseconds and also give the linear output. Second to the last would be high output. They offer high output that can be measured in the electronic circuit. The last one would be, it is a mobile device because the piezoelectric transducers are small in size and have a rugged construction. Moving on, the limitations. The first limitation of the piezoelectric transducer would be that the output is too low. The output obtained from the piezoelectric transducers is low, so external electronic circuit has to be connected. Second one is that it has high impedance. The piezoelectric crystals have high impedance, so they have to be connected to the amplifier and the auxiliary circuit, which have the potential to cause errors in measurement. To reduce these errors, amplifiers' high input impedance and long cables should be used. The last one would be forming into shape. It is very difficult to give the desired shape to the crystals with sufficient strength. After the limitations, let's move on to the applications. The first one is that it's dynamic measurements. Piezoelectric crystals are primarily used measurement of quantities like surface roughness and also in accelerometers and vibration pickups. The second one is with relation to seismograph. They are also used in aerodynamic shock, tube work, and seismograph used for measurement of acceleration and vibration in rockets. The third one would be measurement of force. Many times the piezo sensors or transducers are used along with the strain gauges for measurement of force, stress, vibrations, etc. The fourth one would be detonations in engine blocks. The automotive companies use piezoelectric transducers to detect detonations in the engine block. The last one would be for medical treatment. Piezoelectric transducers are used in medical treatment, sonochemistry, and industrial processing equipment for monitoring the power. That concludes the presentation for the type of transducer, the mechanical transducer, specifically the piezoelectric transducer.